Seems early, but before you know it, you'll be firing up that heater. Is your system ready for winter? Let Premier Heating and Air check it out. For just $69, our trained professionals will come out and inspect your heater and duct system to ensure it's ready for that first cold morning. Call Premier for up to $1,500 in rebates on your new heating system. Also qualify for a $2,000 tax credit on new units installed in 2023. Call today to experience the Premier difference.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Ooh, yes, here we go. We hopped up on that bus. Bird, chill, hide, Roger and Law, we crushing friendly Gus. Bulldog vision, all these boys see is red. What a crappy life, R.I.P. Ed. Heights GMC, you're collecting all the dust.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Big Ugly Sports Show. We are brought to you by Premier Properties of Dublin. We are your first and your only source for mediocre, below average sports coverage. My name is Chill. Posture not improving, hairline not improving. But it is what it is. Got to live with it. The whole gang is not with us this morning. We are lawless this morning. But
great movie.
Let's see who is in the building with us. Sitting to my right, he is a UGA graduate and a diehard dog. He can make a bottle of mouthwash stank. He only cares about his golf ball. He is the pride of Buddy Johnson Road. East Lawrence proud this morning. Adam Hightower.
Good morning, fans. Happy to be here.
Glad you're here, bud. Sitting to his right, he is a Seminole for life. He's lost a ton of weight, but he's still fat. His diaper needs changing daily. He's got a tick like slicing napkins for hands. He's big. He is sloppy. He is Big Raji.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who would have put money on Law not answering the phone when we called him this morning?
Yep, so Law's not with us. He's got his kids this morning, but he said he wanted to call in is what he told us, right?
Mm-hmm. Said he was going to have sweet tea in hand, ready to chomp on the ice.
As you told him, the people need his ice chewing early in the morning. It's kind of what gets them through.
That's his signature.
But per usual, no answer when we called him. So
but
no
he
Law
had a
this
good
morning.
run. He came out the gates hot. He didn't miss a show for a good 5 months.
Yeah, he's been Mr. Consistent until this morning. So if you're listening, whatever you're doing, guys, wherever you're listening, I should say, make sure you subscribe. If you're on YouTube, in the bottom of the screen down there is the subscribe button. Be sure to click that. If you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, make sure to subscribe. We are coming off last week's episode where me and Height recorded the record low for Big Ugly Sports so far. So great job, buddy. Me and you. Lowest numbers we've had since we've started.
Hey, but it came out on the day that we wanted it to, so that's important.
Is there something that needs to be said about it? Because you're flip-flopping. I can't really figure out where you're at on that.
I'm just happy to be here and ready to roll.
Okay.
Captain stir the pot. You have been on. Dude has been on to take the side of whoever's.
A little warm in here in this Letterman's jacket.
Tell us a little bit about that jacket for the viewers that have tuned in.
So, thanks to my wonderful boss down there at West Lawrence Middle School, Reed Waldrop, loyal listener to the show, might I add. I guess it was his idea. I'm gonna give it to him anyway, just so I can get some points with him because I'm giving him a shout out and giving him credit for stuff. So, all the teachers are supposed to dress like you dressed as a senior. So I got my 2003 Letterman jacket here with all the abundance of patches and whatnot. And I found a 20-year-old T-shirt here from a wrestling tournament I participated in as a senior.
Wow.
Is your name on the back of?
No. There's a Bible verse on the back. And I got a few pins on this sleeve and I was top 4 over there. I got 4th place.
He's got a whole other jacket just full of pins for all his other pins. They couldn't fit on there.
No.
Do you have a crown for your prom king or homecoming king?
No, there's a scepter at Mom and Daddy's.
A scepter? like Loki's scepter?
Yeah, exactly.
And Raji was mentioning something pre-show about, I thought when you came in, that's why you're wearing it, but now that you made it clear, but he said something about a class reunion coming up, so I thought you were repping.
Yeah, I do have my 20-year reunion Friday, Saturday. So.
Are you wearing that?
No, negative.
Well, why don't you tell him what you said the reason he was getting.
Yeah, when he told me that, I said, well, that makes sense why you've been really trying to get in shape a lot lately and just gearing up for the 20-year reunion. You don't want to be like that time. This was now. Keep in mind when I was in school, I was on the ultra skinny side, so it didn't. When I put on any weight, I looked bigger. Now I've put on a ton since then, but this was a few years after high school grad. Well, you didn't know me in high school, but it was a few years after high school graduation, and I'm in the Walmart line. I'm talking like 2 or 3 years after, and I was probably 205 at this time. Graduate like 180, so still a good bump in a couple of years.
Yeah, I
come through the line, and there's a classmate of mine, and bless her heart, I mean, she was not pretty, and just to be nice. And when I'm checking, I'm being super sweet. Hey, you know, so and so, good to see you. Her response to me, man, you've gotten fat. And I was like, I really wanted to say fire something back. Like, well,
you're still ugly.
Yeah, a lot's changed on your end, but I decided not to. So
that reminds me of the picture y'all had at the beach when Shelby posted the side by side.
I still don't let her live that.
And a lot has changed in 1 year or something like that, and he had then gotten like in worse shape.
It was supposed to be her either pre-baby and then baby, or vice versa. Yeah. I think it was pre-baby and then baby, and then. But meanwhile, I'm skinnier and then way bigger. And so as soon as she posted that, like within 3 minutes, the group text with all of us, like Jay, and I mean, they're going ham on there. Like, I mean, just blasting. I didn't even know she had posted. I opened the phone. I'm like,
what is this?
What? And then I just went in on her.
Dude went viral.
She said she didn't mean to, but I know her all too well.
The notorious sea cow over there in Daytona.
All right, guys. Before we dive into our football picks later today, and we've got Coach Resper to be here in a little bit to look forward to Tennessee's game this week. So before he gets here, I want to play a little game. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to call this the lyrics game. All right. So I'm not singing. I'm going to move this a little bit so I can turn my computer so I can't cheat.
I did ask him, was Mayberry Road on here?
I don't know all the lyrics well enough to Mayberry Road yet. So I'm going to read some lyrics. You have to finish. You got to finish.
Looks yellow, bro.
I know it does. That's what happens to a 20-year-old T-shirt.
It's in good condition to be 20.
Pristine.
Mm-hmm. So you got to finish. Some of these y'all might not know. I don't know, but I was just kind of shooting from the hip. So
I hope they're popular.
We also have
how many Clay Walker tunes we got right here?
None, but they're all popular. Whether y'all know them or not.
And you are also a songwriter on the side too, so you might know.
Well, I dabble.
Right.
All right. So you ready? All right. Here we go. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to run around and desert you. Never going to make you cry. Never going to say goodbye.
Well, you used up all the lyrics I knew on that song.
Is that like Whitney Houston or something?
No.
I'm out.
So no answer on this one? Okay. Never going to tell a lie and hurt you. All right.
That would have never got that.
This one, you're going to get this one. You're going to get this one. Height will, at least. I don't know. You're kind of younger. So, all right. Somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb
in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Well, Smash Mouth. Yeah. That guy just died too, didn't he?
Well, why didn't you answer that, Raj?
Well, because I couldn't tell that with me. It was more for height.
Oh, was that a point for me?
Yeah. That was
okay. I thought we didn't know what we were doing.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I'm going to skip that one because y'all not going to know that. All right. Here you go, Raj. This is more your speed here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
There's no Gucci on here, but this is...
Ch-ch-chill.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change because you're amazing just the way you are. And when you smile...
I mean, I know it's by Bruno Mars, but I don't know the. This is on you. I don't know any.
Everybody knows that song. The whole world stops and stares for a while.
Everybody knows the song. Doesn't mean they know the lyrics. So if we were to play this, okay, go ahead, please.
Here's this one critique, and I mean this in the most supportive.
You generally mean this
productive way possible.
Right.
You're getting some of the lyrics, like the most popular lyrics that we would probably catch, and you're using that to lead us into lyrics we don't know.
So the shape of an L on her forehead would not have been the key lyric that you probably would have known.
That one was fine.
Okay, so that one was good. But I got these all from the same list, so the people that made it, I guess.
Well, I'll send a note.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this was me. In case y'all, this was me doing some homework to try to find some fun stuff for us to do on the show. We got Dole 1 and Dole 2 over here. There's just Buzz Killington just shut it all down.
I think it's a great segment. Let's keep rolling. Mm-hmm. I really do. I like it.
Okay. Can't tell. Really can't tell.
I don't.
Of course,
I like it.
You need to put your hat back on.
I'll tell you what, y'all will love this, especially you. You'll like this. See, yesterday, one of my girls on weightlifting comes up and she goes, "Could you get a haircut?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I didn't realize how big your head was."
I like that little piece you got in there right here.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like
it's like a rat tail in front. Turn around.
It's
Kinda matches
similar.
yours
That's
in the
what it
back,
looks like, just
in
right
the
in the front.
All right, well, let me put this back on.
All right, we got a few more. I know y'all might not know them, but just maybe the people that are listening are singing them and catching them. I don't know. So,
I don't think so.
all right, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for show.
Oh, yes.
But does
Can you just give us a singer, maybe?
Outcast.
Roses really smell like. No, I don't know. This is a terrible statement. We're never doing this again. You are dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
This was the funniest one I want to do that y'all want. I just want to see is it worth it? Let me work it. Missy Elliott.
Yeah, drop it, flip it, and reverse it. Something like that. I don't know.
I put.
Is that a wrestling move?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what he used to use.
Yeah, so it's on a shirt.
I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it,
Okay.
and then I want you to look at.
Well, she put it down. I dropped it. I mean, it's the same thing.
Essentially.
and
Somebody
then
said.
I'm not even going to pronounce the rest of it because you can't. But all right, well, there was some more, but we'll just skip that. So hey, good save. Maybe y'all can try to bring some. All right, how about this? Ranks college football players blindly. Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, we can do
Okay,
that.
that easy.
It's 5 good college football players. They're all.
Yeah.
There's nobody like Stephen Edwards on here that you're going to get hosed at the end. Now, the 5th or the 4th guy or the 3rd guy may not be good as first, second, but they're all good college football players.
I think Edwards is underrated.
He's overrated.
Is Coach Reshford on this list?
Have you seen Edwards' highlight reel from high school when he does that spin move and fist pump in the end zone?
It was pristine.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to come on.
Can we do, is Joel on this list?
Joel him?
Is Joel him
Well,
on
he's
this
not
list?
finished yet.
Okay, so this is
Still work to
this
do.
is former, this isn't like current college football players.
Former.
Okay. So in 2 years, when my boy's in the league,
When Joel Burrow makes
when
it.
he gets us all at the hood, when he's when he's playing for Cincinnati Bengals and he's our free safety, we're going to use him here. Okay,
He'll probably play both sides
He's
of the ball.
two-way for sure.
Yeah.
he is. He's definitely.
All right, 1 through 5, rank them.
Okay,
Percy Harvin, strictly on college football.
we're 3.
I'm 4.
Okay,
He was nasty.
it was good. All right,
Shifty.
Some have said reminds me a lot of you back in the day.
Oh, well, some have said.
Some have said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reggie Bush.
2.
You're gonna have to keep up where y'all are at. I'm not
Yeah.
sure where y'all got him.
Well,
There you go.
You're,
You
you're
gonna do- what you gonna do next?
anti Reggie Bush because you say he doesn't get his Heisman.
No, I'm not anti-Reggie Bush. I'm anti-lawbreaker.
I'm gonna go. I'll put him at 2 as well. So I feel like you got probably got Herschel or somebody on here.
Hurst didn't make the list. He would have been clear 1. So,
It wouldn't have been fair for anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
and I didn't put Stetson on here because it wouldn't have been fair either. So, all right,
Sucks.
number 3. So you're at. You got.
I'm at 2 and 3.
I'm at 2
2
and
and 4.
4.
All right, Charles Woodson, who I, by the way, used to love to play the video game with. I'd put him at quarterback and run option.
I'll put him at 4.
He was nasty.
I mean,
I'll
he's
go
not my-
3.
He's not my number 1. I'll put him at 4.
All right,
Yeah.
Tim Tebow.
1. He to me, Tebow was the best college football player ever.
Yeah, I'll go 1.
I was kind of hoping one of y'all would have locked one of them other ones in 1 because I felt like he was the one. So what y'all got left?
5.
5.
Vince Young.
Yeah,
So are you good with that list? Would you do it that way? How would you reorder it? If you,
I'd do it. I would leave it just the way I did it. It was perfect.
Of course it was. I'd probably put Vince at 3, Woodson at 4, and then Bush at 5.
Vince was fun to play with on video games too.
I
Yeah.
thought he was an overrated college player.
I mean, he took Texas and won a national title against one of the most, I guess, talented USC teams. He just wasn't that good.
I mean, he was a good player, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's one of the all timers.
Yeah, I think I'd take Stet.
No, I would not take Stead over him.
Yeah, he's all right.
Where would you rank
State-
Vince? Top
State-
what quarterback in college? If you had to put a number on it, is he falling your top 10, 20?
I could probably come up with 20 better than him if I had a minute.
Old butt tape over here's done.
Really? You don't think he's a top 20 quarterback all time in college football?
He probably top 25, but I don't say top 20. I mean, he could be 24, 25 maybe. I mean, I have to sit down and look at it.
Could you maybe next week do a list?
Bring that list
Yeah.
back.
Because I would.
I tell you what, I do a
high.
Heights high five college QBs all the time.
High 20. High 20.
Can we do that today? Let's do it right now off the hip.
No, I like to do
Number
it.
one. Number one's
my
Joe
name's
Cox.
not Mitch Lawhorn here. Clayton Kershaw, best college quarterback all the time.
Albert Pujols.
Wasn't it Floyd that thought Kershaw was a wrestler?
He thought he was a pro wrestler.
Don't.
That's good.
And this is a coach, by the way. Floyd is not. He's a coach. He coaches. And he coaches baseball.
But they don't have cable TV out there in Mayberry.
That's fair.
Me, Mom, and them wouldn't let them run the cable through. R.I.P. me, Mom.
Oh, hi.
I forgot she passed.
Oh my goodness. All right,
I'm not going to say that.
On that note, before this goes any further, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Make sure you stay with us. We will be right back after this break.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
We have natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity.
And it's lighter than air.
When you install natural gas appliances,
you can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $7,500.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
Use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking.
it's a luxury.
We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered.
We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Yeah. Finish the drill with natural gas. Call your gas guys.
At 478-277-5048.
School's back in, and we all know what that means.
Then go to the end. Oh! God, get
Whether it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Line up in that first group right now.
The scouts say we can't catch, throw, or run well, but they all agree we sure do sell cars well at Dublin Chevy GMC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Midstate Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin.
All right, y'all ready to talk a little football? Get some picks in for this week?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So our special, we've got him in right now, I believe. Noah, you there?
What's going on, Chili?
All right, so we got Noah Garnto, loyal bus listener, joining us by phone this morning early. He's up early the third day in a row. We were supposed to have the show 2 days ago. My child was sick. We were supposed to have the show yesterday. Height's tummy was hurting. And so now we've got the show this morning.
And Law no-showed.
And Law no-showed. Just back-to-back mornings, Law's consistency's been hit. But Noah's been up for 2 mornings, the third in a row, and he's with us. So, Noah, we appreciate your loyalty to the bus show.
Glad to be here, guys. This is really on height, though.
Why is it on height? I do love that, though, but why?
It's always on height.
Thank you. That's what it comes back to.
Noah,
but you know what? Lord gave me broad shoulders to handle all the stuff folks put on me.
That's why you gotten so big at Planet Fitness. Just
at the football game last Friday, me and Raj made our way over to the FCA tent because that's just what we do. They were grilling and cooking some fish or whatever they were cooking, so we went over there and hammered down. And Noah pulled us aside and said that not this past episode, one before that, he said the first 30 minutes brought him a lot of joy. We were just drilling you right.
Me.
So
I mean, was it justified?
No, not at all. Chuck made up 95% of it.
Cap. Major cap.
There's 100% truth in what I said about that 95% truth.
All right, so we're going to see where Noah falls once his picks are made after this week. But as of right now, our guest pickers on the season, we've got Jay Sherbert Bridges sitting at 7-3. We've got Opie, arguably the pride of Buddy Johnson Road, Hightower, also sitting at 7-3 after a big week for him last week.
He's actually 7-2-1. There was a push.
Which one was the push?
I can't remember. It was a 3-point spread, and it was a push.
We'll look into that. So, and then Jace and third, holding down third at 4-6. So Noah, 7-3 is what you're going to have to beat. So that's a tall task for you, but if anybody can do it, I believe you can.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's dive in right here. The first game we've got, we'll start with you right here, Raji. Utah -3 at Oregon State.
I'll take the Utes.
So Noah and I were talking about this yesterday, and because on Heights Pigskin Pick'em, I had this game listed, and the spread is actually Oregon State -3, and it opened at Oregon State -1, so the line hadn't changed from.
Well, I'll even take the Utes again.
So now they're Utes getting 3.
Okay.
On the road at Oregon State.
The Utes are going to win.
Now, their quarterback's still out.
They're undefeated, and Oregon State just got
beat by Washington State.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you taking Oregon State?
I'm gonna take Oregon State. Oregon State. State.
Okay.
All right, Noah.
The Beavers.
Corvallis gonna be a tough place to play, but defense travels, and Utah's probably got the best one in the Pac-12.
Man, I love how you come out right there. That's
fantastic. That's been the best I've ever heard.
That was good. So, Noah's taking Utah. I'm taking Utah as well.
Slop's taking Utah.
Beaver gang.
Yeah. All right.
That's you, bud.
USC -22.5 at Colorado. Can Prime and the boys rebound height?
That's a lot of points, and USC's defense
Oregon
is so bad. Yeah, but Oregon's defense is a little more salty.
Yeah.
I'll take Colorado and the points.
Body number one.
I think I'll take the Buffs as well. I think they'll come out and they'll play a lot better. Like Height said,
you think Prime will know who the starting center is this time? You seen that clip?
Yeah. It don't matter as long as we got Shador back there.
What I got? Never mind.
With that 4
Noah, who you got?
Every year I hear USC's defense is going to be better, and I never see it. So I'm going to go Colorado. I think it's a big bounce back week for Prime.
Is anybody calling the upset, like the win?
No.
Just to cover.
Just not quite there yet.
Okay.
Give me about 7 more years.
I got Colorado, so clean sweep of Colorado, so that means USC's got to win that, got to cover that. All right. Excuse me. Florida +2.5 at Kentucky.
I'm taking the Fighting De'Aaron Jacksons.
Yeah, I'm going to go Wildcats.
I like it.
What you got, Noah?
Big interception for DD last week. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Didn't he have double-digit tackles, too? Didn't I see that? I think he had like 11 tackles.
Maybe.
Got a couple friends that are big Florida fans, but I got to go with the Wildcats here.
The Grimes family's not going to like that, Noah.
Cousin Brad. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. Grimes family and Tate King, loyal listener.
Oh, yeah, Tate, big Florida fan.
Sorry, we had to get Tate on here. Georgia, Florida week, so we need to get Tate on. So I took, I've got Kentucky as well. I think just like the air, it really is right why I took them. Texas A&M -7 at Arkansas. A lot of SEC games on here this week.
I'm going to go Arkansas. I think KJ Jefferson will be better, and Connor Wiglin's out for the year.
Yeah, I'll go Arkansas as well.
I like Arkansas here.
All right, me too.
The Fighting Sam Pittmans get it done.
Well, we got the same.
See-wee.
You and him kind of got the same build, Roger.
That was a pretty good. Do that noise again?
No, I wish my coaching style was as good as Sam Pittman's.
Yeah.
But maybe one day.
Ooh. All right. Bulldog Nation height -14.5 going into Auburn.
Dogs big here.
Dogs by 90.
Dog by 50.
Raji.
I like the Bulldogs as well. As long as they somehow get Brock Bowers the ball 20 times a game, put him back out there running back or something.
Yeah, he's got to get touches, don't he?
Got to.
Dude's elite.
I loved our conversation yesterday about the potential backfield. That drove Edwards crazy. Dan Jackson at quarterback.
Chaz Chandler's
Chaz
there.
Chandler's at running back. Bowers at F.
I think Ed's just against any white guy playing because Ed's white and he didn't really get to play at UGA. So, like, it's just kind of
just mad because he got put in a trash can at UGA.
David Pollock gave him a swirly.
True story.
Yes, 100% factual.
They didn't have him. David Green came to rescue, bro.
Bro, I owe David Green my life. Know who you got?
Oh, early in the season, I'll admit I was questioning Carson Beck, but the biggest thing was it looked like a lack of confidence. Like he's second half of South Carolina, and then last week it looked like his throws just looked a lot more confident. So I like him for a big game. I like Georgia Big.
Georgia Big. I hope
So
you're right.
400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns out of Carson Beck.
What a night. Dogs by 50 if that happens for sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
All right. Kansas plus 17 at Texas. Undefeated Kansas. The Blue Blood.
Plus 17 at Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Is Kansas for real?
Well, you know, Texas has got Oklahoma, I think, next week. So is that something that they're already looking forward to? You know, in the last game Texas did play was against Wyoming, and it was 10-10 going into the fourth quarter against obviously a completely inferior team.
Do I hear you going Jayhawks? Jayhawk Nation?
Yeah.
Turn up Bill Self?
Yeah. I'm gonna go take the Jayhawks.
I like it. All right.
They're nasty on offense. If you watch anything stuff that they do, they're dirty.
I'm going to go Jayhawks as well. That's just a lot of points, and I think this could be a little trap game here.
Yep.
So
I'm going Texas. Noah?
I'm going Kansas as well. Like Roger said, Red River next week. That can be a little bit of a. They might be sleepwalking coming out. I think Texas wins, but Kansas will cover.
Okay. All right. LSU -3 at Ole Miss.
This is one that was tough to call for me.
I'm gonna take LSU just because I need them to continue to keep winning. So if Florida State does drop a game, it makes
looks better.
Yeah.
They almost. Pig Suey about got them last week.
They did, and Arkansas is good on offense. I'm not Arkansas. Ole Miss is good on offense, but I think their LSU's offense is kind of starting to put pieces together. They don't have anybody that's going to cover them, elite neighbors. What you looking at, Hot?
I'm going to go LSU here.
All right.
It's making me uncomfortable. I kept taking too many underdogs, and I feel like I got to throw in a favorite in there. But to me, this one was just really close and hard to call either way. Both have had times where this year I thought, oh, they're pretty good, and then like last week, Ole Miss just laid an egg. I felt like versus Bama. So
it's pretty rough back to back for Ole Miss though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bama and then LSU.
Yeah.
And then for long they got
them dogs.
That's going to be a good game. I'm ready to watch that LSU game. That Ole Miss, I think that'll be a game that'll be fun to watch.
Game, that's going to be it.
They're not going to lose. They'll be undefeated.
Well, I didn't ask you. I was just making a statement.
I know, but this is my show.
Fair enough.
Talking to the mic, people can hear. Say it again.
This is my show.
All right, Noah, who you got? LSU, Ole Miss.
I was on the fence with this one, but shout out to Reed Waltrip, my boss, loyal listener. He told me to go LSU here. He thinks LSU big, so I'm going to go with LSU big.
Okay. LSU big. I'm going Ole Miss. I'm going the Fighting Lane Kiffins over here. Hotty toddy, baby. All right. Another blue blood here. Notre Dame at Duke. Notre Dame -5.5. Coming off the close loss to Ohio State. Can they rebound at an undefeated Duke?
They lost the game. They had 10 people. How does that happen?
They said like 2 plays in a row, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. How does that happen?
We got to be counting.
Yeah, I wonder what Resper thinks of that. I'll take the Irish. I think they have a big bounce back. I think they're way more talented than Duke. You know, Duke's really they're getting kind of primed up for here in a couple of weeks when they head down to Tallahassee to get 50 dropped on them. So we are.
Yeah, I do love the fact though that you've said multiple times that nobody can cover Florida State's receivers, and meanwhile, like Boston College and them just clamp city out there, and Boston College is terrible.
So Keon Coleman's got 17 receptions for 256 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's averaging 15 yards.
I'm talking about the Boston College game.
Okay,
he made one good catch that won on the game. I'm pretty sure, but
no, he didn't. But Johnny Wilson went off against him. They're underutilizing James Bell. I mean, if they would ask me.
So it's on the coaches now. I got you.
Well, I mean, if they would ask me.
Why don't they? You got a line straight with Sanone. Why don't you?
I talked to him the other day, matter of fact.
Sure you blowing him up.
No, I've only seen one text since football season started. But I did tell him to tell Alex Haskins, give him my number because he needs some freaking help.
Okay. Maybe he passed that along.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, who you got? Notre
I
Dame do.
forgot.
Notre
Oh, yeah.
Dame
No,
might
sorry.
find
He went on this monologue here, so I kind of
That's
forgot
on me.
what we were
I
talking
brought
about.
it on.
I'll go Notre Dame here.
Noah.
It has nothing to do with you have ADHD about forgetting what was going
Maybe,
on.
maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe.
Game day at Duke. That's I don't know if any of y'all ever had a chance to go. That's a beautiful campus. When
I wasn't smart enough to go there.
Went down to, me and Cliff went up to Cameron Indoor back in January, and Wallace Wade Stadium is very beautiful, very underrated stadium. I'll take Duke for the upset here.
Shout out Clifford.
Ooh, winning outright.
Winning outright. I
like it, Noah.
So who we think celebrity guest picker is going to be? Think it'll be Krzyzewski? Think they'll bring him in?
On our show or that game day?
Well, we have ours.
Yeah.
We got.
Oh, you talking about this one? Oh, yeah.
At Duke.
Yeah, yeah.
Think they'll bring Krzyzewski in?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I like Danny Dimes to be there.
Oh,
Daniel Jones? Is that?
Or Danny Johnson.
No, the GOAT. I can't. All right. 2 more games right here. South Carolina plus.
What'd you pick?
Oh, I'm sorry. I picked Notre Dame. South Carolina plus 12.5 at Tennessee. I kind of want to change my pick, though, after I hear Noah. He makes me want to go.
I'm going to go South Carolina right here.
Win or cover, Hype?
I think they win.
I'm only going to pick them just because I know he's coming on the show a little bit. I'll take Tennessee. I think Milton has a big game.
I locked in South Carolina. I think South Carolina. I'm not sure they win, but I definitely think they cover. Noah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with South Carolina as well. Spencer Rattler's probably the best quarterback in the SEC right now. So I think they get him. Tennessee may be a little salty about last year, but I don't think it matters. I think South Carolina's gonna beat them.
So you got the win, also the upset.
I got the win straight up.
Okay. And I like Beamer. I something about that guy I like. Seems like a player's coach.
He's on that Kirby tree.
There's a lot to be said for that. All right, Alabama. Last game, Alabama minus 14.5 at Mississippi State. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Mm-hmm. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide big.
Big.
I just got too much Bama in me.
Yeah. It just runs through my blood.
I took Bama as well. Noah?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I think Mississippi State's not as good as Ole Miss, and Bama beat Ole Miss by 14. So.
And Mississippi State got beat by LSU by like, what, 30?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Mississippi State's not good. Mike Leach will be disappointed.
So Noah, 10-0 is really tough to do. Where do you see yourself after those picks? Do you see yourself catapulting to 1, tying for first, or
definitely 2-8?
2-8, okay. Well, there's something to be said about that. So
shoot low and then be proud when I go 3-7.
That's right. All right, Noah, man, we appreciate you getting up early again. You got time to probably go back and get you about 10 minutes of sleep.
Appreciate you, fellas.
Thank you, Noah. See you, bud. All right, so let's look at our overall standings. I forgot to address that. I went back and listened to week 3 because I didn't write them down during the show. So our overall standings right now as current, Raji has catapulted to first at 21-19. We've got a tight second between Law and Height, both dead even at 20-20. And then Chill coming in last at 16-24.
We said that it fits the show narrative about just being completely mediocre.
I mean, there's all it is average to below average right there. Is exactly what
fits in well from what we do.
Exactly what.
But you had a good week last week. I think you went 8-2, right?
Yeah,
but he went 2-8 the week before.
I went Noah's record.
Yeah, he canceled each other out.
Hey, I'd be hanging my hat on that 8-2.
Yeah. Well, so you're good. You think the B. John trade I made was good?
Yeah, I like B. John. He's fun to watch.
He's
I
electric.
do wonder about his durability because he looks a little bit undersized, but man, he is
wish
electric.
they would have taken Jalen Carter.
Me too.
Dude, he is unreal.
I think that Jalen Carter would impact games
100%
more than Bijan, but like I said, Carter's career, unless some freak injury happens, his career should be longer than.
Yeah, and you're going to see.
You're a D lineman. You can play into your
look at Calais Campbell. He's in the league 16 years.
Yeah.
D-line, Calais Campbell and Grady Jarrett and Jalen Carter.
Bijan might have
30 points a game.
I mean, running backs, what is their shelf life? 5 to 7 years, something.
Most of them don't make it to a full second contract.
I can tell you what you're not doing with Jalen Carter and Grady Jarrett, and that's running remotely anywhere in the middle of the defense.
Calais Campbell's good too. I mean, he's old. He's still.
I saw him pursuing somebody downfield, and he took a terrible angle, and then just got blown past, and then he started slapping himself in the helmet. Like he was going to catch the running back anyway.
Well, maybe he was, bud.
He was not even close, promise.
Roger, before we bring Reshford on, where are you at on the Falcons right now? I mean, they're 2-1. Just not a good look last week. Was not a good game for us. So where
I like to think that Hyde and I could play quarterback for Atlanta.
It's tough to watch, man.
Listen, I want Ritter to do well, but dude, there was one 4th down throw where Drake London ran a little hitch, and I mean he's open. And Drake London's 6'5", has a crazy catch radius, and he throws the ball 10 feet over his head.
Yeah.
Like
didn't even get a chance.
Tough, and the defense has usually been the problem. The defense has been good this year.
So do you think? Let's just call it 2 more like mediocre to bad games. Do they pull it and go? I mean, Heineke. Listen, Heineke. Oh, Heine's won. He's won a few games in the NFL. Heine's done all right.
Oh man. Well, I don't know, man. I think that the problem is, and I think Ritter's not good, but they're asking him to throw the ball too much. Like you got Algier and Bijan, like they need to be touching the ball a lot more. Very similar to Georgia. Give Bowers the ball. Give your dudes the ball. If you're putting the game in Ritter's hands, like we're not going to win a lot.
And I know the argument can be made that Matt Ryan had Julio. He had plenty of weapons. But I'd like to think that Matt Ryan right now with this offense would be real salty. With those 2 backs, with Pitts, with London, with Patterson when he comes. I mean,
Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer. So, yeah, he'd be handling business, doing work.
I wonder if the Falcons have reached out at all. I saw where the Jets, or Matt Ryan had made it clear that he was not coming back to the Jets. I saw an article on that, but that he basically, his agent is doing his job, which is still fielding.
Would you be opposed to the Falcons? Because the Vikings are like 0-3 right now, and they're talking about Dylan Cousins. Did the Falcons trade for Kirk Cousins?
I'd take Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
And, give up maybe a third round. Because he's out last year, I think of his franchise tag or whatever it is. Give up maybe a 3rd or 4th round pick and bring Cousins
absolutely.
in. I think he'd be
100%.
I think he'd be really good.
Did y'all watch that? I might have asked you this already. Did y'all watch that documentary on Netflix?
I watched a little bit.
With him?
Yeah.
Solid dude. I mean, very likable guy.
I mean, just driving that 1998 rape van, but.
Yep. But very likable.
Too far?
Hey, can we talk about Kirby Smart real quick?
Anytime. Kirby's
he's
always
the best to ever do it. He's a DGD.
Speaking of Kirby, I almost pulled the trigger on it the other day. Southern Stitched on Facebook had a sweet Kirby Smart jersey, $65. And I've tagged him in several of the Florida State ones. I tagged you and Martin the other day. Y'all ain't pulled the trigger on them. Sweet jerseys. But
my wife's got a Kirby Smart jersey.
Man, I wanted it.
So he set a new record for first 100 games, like winning percentage or whatever. He was at 85-15, I think. Is that right? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Or 14, yeah. No, it's 100, yeah, 15.
So he has surpassed Nick Saban and Bear Bryant and Steve Spurrier and everybody. And so, with Alabama being down a little bit and Georgia being up and him setting this new record for 100 games, is it fair to say that he's the best coach in college football right now? And he's
second behind Mike Norvell. No, I'd put him up top.
Yeah.
But I also think, again, what Kirby's done is, it's remarkable. It's places that Georgia has never been to. Mm-hmm. But I think it's also, Kirby did step into a lot better situation than when Saban came into Alabama from the Dolphins. You remember how terrible Alabama was?
Yeah, they were bad.
So Kirby just took a place that was good and elevated it to elite.
Mm-hmm. Which is what we needed. So.
Yeah.
All right, y'all pause real quick. We'll be right back. We're going to take our last commercial break. On the other side of it, we will have a special guest coming in to talk a little Tennessee football. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank, big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
Hello, this is Andy Cullins at Cullins Supply. You can mow with an attitude. It's our legacy, the driving force behind every mower. It's a promise to every bad boy mower owner, and we offer powerful mowing performance across our entire mower lineup. And we do it all for mowing pros and demanding homeowners just like you. It takes brains and brawn to build a mower as regularly, simple to operate, and easy to maintain, and provide the best value as a bad boy mower. Overbuilt and over horsepowered, since the very beginning, our mowers represent the best in delivering classic American muscle. We continue to improve the process of building and innovating our mowers so that every single one is delivered to you ready to mow with an attitude. Visit us at Cullins Supply and Engine Service at 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
It's hunting season at Roach Farm and Garden. Roach Farm and Garden has a warehouse full of feed and seed. Pennington, Big Boss, ADM, 4S, FRM, and Antler Extreme. Even got the feeders to put it in. Food plots, we got you covered. Fertilizer, oats, clover, peas, and mixes. Take time to check out our huge concrete statue selection. Need deer lure? Fresh Voodoo always on the counter. We've got something for everybody at Roach Farm and Garden. 2 locations, Dublin and Wrightsville.
Welcome back to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by Premier Properties. We've just made our picks, talked a little college football, talked a little NFL football. Before we get Respert into the show real quick, I do want to know, what are y'all's thoughts on Colin Kaepernick? Did y'all see where he had reached out to the Jets?
Yeah, I saw that.
And with a sincere letter about, wanting to come in and be their practice squad quarterback and, just give them a great look, and he would wear it with a badge of honor just to come in and be a practice guy only. And if it's twofold, it gives, you can either see if his talk's been, he can back up his talk, or he's, just not worth your time either way. So do y'all think an NFL team should give him a shot even on the practice squad?
No.
If I were in the position of leadership that had to make a decision on this, I would say no. I feel like he is too much of a distraction, and there's going to be two sides to him being there. One group is going to say he deserved a chance, and the other group is going to say, I'm not going to root for my team anymore because this guy's out here. So there's no chance.
He essentially boycotted the NFL, and now it's like, okay, well, did all your money from all your stuff, is it gone? Like, why are you trying to get back into the league? Like,
I also thought it was curious, which I know the Jets are tanking. They're bad right now, but I feel like that's a letter you should have sent to every NFL team. Like, if you just want to be that, not to a team that you feel like just because you've got a better shot to play.
Yeah.
Send it to everybody that says, hey, I can mimic Russell Wilson. I can mimic, Tua, all these guys that are mobile quarterbacks. Give me a shot. And I think if you did that, I'm not saying I would, but I think there's a team out there that would give him a shot on the practice squad.
I feel like if you're the Jets, there's better guys you can get. Like, why not go to New Orleans and get Jameis? He'd be somebody that could be anybody's better than Zach Wilson.
That dude's bad. And wasn't he number one?
He was their number one pick. I don't know if he was number one overall.
I thought he might have been number one. Anyway, he's near the top. Yeah. So
he could get Stead out of AA.
Don't do that. It's too soon.
Sorry.
All right.
My bad.
So we want to welcome to the show real quick as we get ready to close out here in a minute. We're going to bring in Respert's recap. Coach Jason Respert joins us over here. Coach, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Appreciate you coming in today, Coach.
Hey, yeah, I always appreciate the opportunity to be able to come here. It's a great establishment. It's a great chance to get up here and talk some football with some guys. And just appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, man, we're glad you're here. Just you played UTSA last week, and big win. Big win against the Roadrunners, is that what they are?
Yeah, what it reminded me when I was watching the games, it just reminded me. You remember growing up, I remember when I was growing up in the north side areas of Warner Robinson.
We Coach Nicks.
Well, it was Coach Nichols, but also I used to
Warner Robinson.
I used to watch a Roadrunner, Cody and Roadrunner. I'm sure everybody did. And it reminded me, Dakota could never catch the Roadrunners, could never do it. But what happened this time? Dakota's a dog. It's a dog, all right? Well, you know what else is a dog? That blue tick hound that represents Tennessee Volunteers. And that volunteer caught that Roadrunner.
Talking about Old Smoky?
Old Smoky. And look what happened. He caught that Roadrunner. And UTSA, they think they're United States UTSA. I'll tell you what happened. That checkerboard got on them. I didn't see nothing like it before.
Oh boy, that's good stuff there. All right, so
South Carolina this week.
That's what. So South Carolina, that's it. Hey, double-digit favorite, but they're coming in.
That checkerboard boy.
God, there's something about being right there on that rivers. As it comes in, I just think about Spencer Rattler. He think he good, but he's a rattler, but we gonna get him rattled.
He's gonna be rattled by that Neyland.
Yeah,
Neyland Army.
It's just a lot. If you never been to Neyland's, you would never understand.
I've been.
What do you say, Coach?
What do you think about the stadium?
What do you say to the people that say it's a dump? Because I've heard most people say that. I've never been myself.
Do you think it's a dump?
I do. It is an old stadium. It's not very fan friendly. Especially, I was in the nosebleeds and they were steep. Now they were steep high. And
I can tell you this: when I was back at Tennessee, when I was playing center, I used to climb on the stadiums every single morning. It wasn't no problem to me. Was it a problem to you?
Well, probably the biggest problem to me was we were getting, curb stomped. Georgia was getting curb stomped that game. So
don't bust his head to the white meat. Take it easy on it now. I'm getting fired up this morning. It's too early.
I think Neyland's.
But now I wasn't a 5-star like you were, so that's why it was tough.
That's only there's only about 32 5-stars a year. It's a very select handful. There. I think Neyland it's a phenomenal place. I think it's a fantastic game to place to watch football games. Honestly, I would say it's probably the best stadium in college football. Maybe best stadium in the entire world of every sport. I would take Neyland over Wimbledon. Wimbledon's.
Oh man, well, Coach, we appreciate you coming on again. I know it's a tough drive from Warner Robins every morning or once a week to come over here, but
it ain't nothing to do right though. I appreciate the opportunity. It's all about the context. It's all about context right there.
That's what it is. So
communication. How's your communication skills doing?
Mine, personally.
Yeah, personally.
Hey, they're improving every day. I appreciate you.
Hey, good. That's what
they had a long way to go, didn't they?
Oh man, we started out at the bottom. Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
Hey man, I appreciate you helping me get better with my communication skills.
You're very welcome.
That's what friends do with each other.
That's right.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Coach Rick.
Steve.
All right. Thank you for joining us again this week. Raji, bring us home.
And continue to make sure you're listening to this 5-star review and a subscription.
Hit us up on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Big Ugly Sports, thebiguglysportsshow.com.
And we're going to have a Brian's post this week. Me and Hyde are going to remember to get a Brian's post out there so we can give away that. Make sure you subscribe. Again, we are brought to you by Premier Properties. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Wherever you're at, you got something?
Well, I was going to say, just make sure that you continue to listen so we can get out of the hood. We got to get out of the hood. The bad boy Joel here was getting us up out the hood.
Mama made it.
Mama, we made it. We in this guy, bro.
Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at.
Get up on that. You always talking loud. But that hangout time is weak. He really just blowed that and need the hairpiece. Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, they call me Big Roger. Yeah, but sometimes in they call me Bevo Lottie. We stay with the facts that we gon' discuss. Fussing or fighting, yeah, we get up on that bus. Young.
All right, boys, if you want to go to college, you have to clear out another one of these.
What if we told you there was a better way to save for your kids' college than pickle jars? Morris Bank's Savings Builder account and Moolah makes saving for your kids' college easier than ever. All you have to do is connect the account to your debit card, where it automatically rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing that spare change into a Moolah account where it will grow into a nice little nest egg for whatever your kids have their sights set on.
I'm Glenn Register at Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. We do financing, we deliver just about anything a customer needs for us to do, we do. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
Hey, my name's Chandler Gerard.
I'm Kyle Gerard with A-Plus Flooring and Construction. And here at A-Plus Flooring and Construction, we believe in teamwork.
Come let our team service you with flooring, construction, and garage doors.
So come shop with us at A-Plus Flooring and Construction at 371 Georgia Highway 338 or visit our website at aplusconstruction.biz.
Or give us a call at 478-676-2662. Thank you.